Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of January 2022. I hope you are having a good start to the new year, Cancer, depending on when you watch this. But just know and trust that 2022 is going to be a very powerful year for all of us. The number 2022 is definitely significant, so get ready because things definitely are going to be expanding as we move throughout this new year. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. I'm using my original tarot deck this month. I clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, as I always do. And then I will close out your reading, Cancer, with a Eternal Crystals Oracle card. All right, so looks like things are being rectified, things are being corrected, things are being healed as we get started in January and in this new year. So looks like you're healing from something that was emotionally heavy for you. But the thing is whatever problem was in place, or whatever, I want to say, whatever wrong that was done to you, Cancer, when we move into January, it gets corrected, right? Is it retribution? You get, things get rectified, things get sorted out, things get rightfully placed where they should be. Because what I'm seeing here with these cards, especially these cards in the reverse, which is actually very good because it means these situations are being healed, or they are being overcome, or like I said, they are being corrected. So this Three of Swords says there was something emotionally heavy that you went through, and when you move into January, that thing gets healed. That it gets restored. Now, because we're talking about money, I'm feeling like there's some financial stuff that needed to be corrected, and you will start to see those corrections as we move into the first week of January. That's what I'm seeing here. So please don't worry or feel anxious about something that could have mistakenly been done, or something that affected your finances, because what I'm seeing here is that it's going to get corrected. The greatest example I have of this is, like, I had a client where money was literally stolen from her, and we got this card several times. Actually, we got both of these cards several times in her reading. And sure enough, the money was returned to her, and the person who stole the money was prosecuted. And so I just want you to know that sometimes things have to work out in their own timing and in their own way. And I'm not saying that that's exactly the situation or circumstance for you, Cancer, but I just want you to know that please just trust the process, because whatever was done wrongfully, or whatever has messed up your money in some way, it will get corrected. It will get sorted out. We also have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords talks about eliminating what is not necessary. Okay, he is a very good card to see, because he talks about not only reducing unnecessary expenses, which a lot of the times that's what he is, but it's also someone using discernment to make better decisions as it relates to money. Someone who knows where to invest, where to buy more, where to scale back, someone who just really knows the ins and outs of their financial circumstances or their financial situations. So, you know what's best for you at this stage in your life, Cancer, and so you have to trust that you are making the best decisions to the best of your ability. Sometimes we need to learn lessons. Sometimes we just need to kind of experience the growth that happens with certain things. So I say all this to say, please trust the timing and please trust the process, Cancer, because you are going to be rewarded for that in some way, shape, or form. All right, let's see what else shows up for you. Cancer, as it relates to, money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2022. All right, again, like I said, I'm seeing some really great cards here. The Queen of Cups is a card of emotions, right? She's also a card of sensitivity, and when she's in the reverse, sometimes she could be a little overly sensitive. And you know what, Cancer? Understandably, considering what I'm seeing here, what you've gone through emotionally, that's totally normal. Just embrace it and allow yourself to feel the feelings that you feel. Right? Because that's how we learn, that is how we grow, and that is how we energetically become magnetic to what it is we want. In this case, more money, maybe more status, maybe more influence, depending on what it is that we do. Now, we also have the Two of Cups. This is a divine connection. This is also connecting with the right people at the right time, and the right people showing up for you. Could be the right customers, the right clients, the right colleagues, maybe the right mentor or coach. So understand that the people you need in your life will show up at the right time that you need them to, and it will help expand you to that next level so you can make more money, so you can be more successful. Next, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This means that you're not going to have a lot of choices, but that's actually not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed when we have too many decisions to make, or we have too many options in front of us. Looks like the options that do show up for you are going to be the clear winners here. So don't doubt, trust your gut, trust how you feel, and move forward confidently. We also have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords, these are cards of overcoming. You're not staying up late, worrying about something, feeling anxious. You don't have any type of limitations that you're placing on yourself. These are going to be dynamic, personal develop breakthroughs that will expand your capacity to receive more wealth, to have more money. Remember, wealth starts in the mind, and you have to understand that you can only receive what you subconsciously will allow yourself to receive. And sometimes we have to work through those blocks in order to be in alignment with what it is that we're trying to call in. Now, I know a lot of us we're feeling a little anxious as it relates to our money, and rightfully so, because our economy is in such disarray right now, and we don't know what to expect or what to plan or how to plan. But the thing is like you just have to know and believe that you are going to be perfectly okay. And I'm feeling like there's somebody that needs to hear this, and there's somebody that is worried, and you have to understand that you're going to be okay. Your needs will be met, and you will figure things out, and you will get things done, and you will make money. Now, will everything happen quickly or all at once? Probably not. But you're moving in the right direction. You're getting things prepared for yourself. And you also are really growing, not only as an individual, but also as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a manager, as a boss, as a coworker, whatever it may be. But you're becoming better, which means you are going to make more money. Okay, so just trust that. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2022. Nice. Ooh, that was so crazy. I don't know if the camera caught that, but that card literally just jumped out on its own. This deck always does that for me. Like sometimes I seriously, and I've said this before, it feels like there is another force literally pulling the cards out. It's so trippy. All right. As we move into the second half of January, Cancer, we've got the Empress here. Now, this card is screaming femininity to me. Now, femininity and feminine energy doesn't necessarily relate solely to gender, okay? But we are tapping into that feminine energy, and you really need to allow it to flow in order to get these creative ideas that you're seeking answers to problems to. Some of the problems, the financial problems that you may be experiencing right now, Cancer, will require a creative solution, is what I'm getting from this card here, okay? So tap in to whatever will allow you to be creative, or maybe you need to kind of do something that kind of really nurtures your feminine side. And again, this is not gender based, right? lots of men are creative, lots of women, are creative. It's all about, though, allowing your feminine energy to flow, because that's where you're going to find the solutions to any type of financial situation that you are struggling with, or that you're trying to expand, or that you're trying to change. Now, this is a repeater card. We have the King of Swords here. Remember, he talks about removing what is unnecessary and doing it in a way that is very well thought out. Next, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is reconnection with someone from your past, and that's definitely going to be something that is a benefit to you, right? Now, we talk about financial benefits, but I'm also feeling like there's going to be more than just a monetary benefit connecting with this person, because I do see the Four of Wands here. Next, we have the Sun card. The Sun card in the reverse talks about good stuff happening. The only thing is, it may not be to the degree that you expect, but still good is flowing to you. So embrace that. That's really good. And finally, we have the other feminine card. The other, I'm getting the word matron here, the High Priestess, the Queen. Anyways, we do have the High Priestess and the Empress. These are two of the femininity cards. And like I said, I really feel like the answers to your problems, the solutions that you're looking for, are going to be found in your creative flow. So allow yourself, again, to experience that, Cancer, because that's where you're going to find the answers to anything that you are desiring right now, but especially money. All right, let's see what else shows up for Cancer as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2022. So, King of Pentacles, that's my investor card, right? There's something that you need to invest in, Cancer, and you need to move on it in January, but definitely by the end of January. The King of Pentacles in the reverse says that, hey, you're going to miss the boat if you don't take action, right? There's a lot of opportunities to invest right now. I'm all about long-term growth. So please, Cancer, if you have been feeling the nudge to invest in something, it could be anything, real estate, crypto, stocks, a new business, whatever you feel drawn to, you need to take action on it. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's independent work. You're going to be working by yourself independently on something that's going to pay off. Next, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is, again, I'm seeing this a lot. This is unexpected, unpredicted impacts to your money that you have no control over. However, you're going to recover from it beautifully, but it is going to throw you for a loop. So just understand that, things are happening in our economic landscape that we cannot control. However, we're going to be able to use some of these changes to our advantage once we get a grasp on, how, what's happening, what's shifting, what's changing, and what we can and cannot do. We also have the King of Wands. This is changes in the work environment, right? The King of Wands tells us that there's going to be physical changes in the space or the place where you do work, where you make money. Now, this could be staffing changes at your job. It could also be something as small as moving to a new office. But the King of Wands in reverse represents physical changes in the environment where you do your work. Next, we have the Lovers card. This is a divine disconnection. There is something that you will be separating yourself from, and you're going to feel totally blessed because of it. And I do feel like there is going to be indirect financial benefit from that as well. Finally, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands means that you're not going to be the star of the show. As a matter of fact, you're going to be stepping back, maybe going behind the camera, maybe going backstage. And I mean this figuratively. You're not going to be, the celebrity in your workplace. As a matter of fact, you may feel a lot more comfortable not having all eyes on you. And in a way that is going to be good, because it's going to give you more confidence and more courage to really do what you do and do it well. And also, I feel like this is a step before something big is about to happen. It's like, you know how they say move in secret? And I feel like that's what this is about. So it's like you're doing your thing, you're working behind the scenes, and when it's ready to be unveiled to the world, you will do that in a very big way. But you're not ready yet, and that's okay. So Cancer, you know, January is definitely going to be a tricky month, but it's not because things are happening or not working out for you. It's because you have a lot of decisions to make, and you really have to put yourself in the mindset, I guess, to really trust that you are making the right decisions for you at the right time. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Eternal Crystals Oracle card. Oh, this is beautiful. So I got the card of Ruby. This is Passion, Root and Sacral Chakras. So as you move throughout the month of January, really trust what sets your soul on fire, and what really lights you up from within, and what really energizes you from within. Because I think that's where you're going to find a lot of, I'm feeling like power is the right word, and I'm also feeling solitude is the right word. So I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.